So hi guys, so welcome to my first ever video. So for today's video, I'm going to follow Nikkietutorials comic pop art makeup transformation, and I started with using my concealer. I use this to conceal all my imperfections and as well as to lighten up some parts of my face. Okay, next is I set my face using my Vice Cosmetics shade device, and I started to conceal my eyebrows using Elmer's glue stick. So I use this technique to cover my eyebrows for this look. Then I use the same concealer to fully cover my eyebrows. And to add some cover, I use this banana powder that I bought from Shopee. Once set, I will now start to draw my new eyebrows using a regular black eyeshadow. I use this to achieve the eyebrows that we usually see in comics. Okay, so the next thing I did was to set my eye using one shade in Muse palette, and this is to prep our eyes for the eye makeup later on. And now for the main event, I will use this new baby that I got from Shopee. It's the color board from Beauty Glaze, and I love how pigmented it was and how colorful all the shades are. I really love the product, and I think it's worth the price. So I use this pink shade to color almost 100% of my eyelid, and I made this huge wing for us to have a guide for the eye lining later on. So I put some shimmer on the outside part of my eye and use a purple color shade for the transition. The tip, you have to trust the process on this. At first it might look weird, but rest assured or trust me that later on that will be very great and very beautiful. So the next thing I did was to continue blending the eyeshadow, and now I will be using eyeliner to fully draw what we want to do on this eye makeup. And while she's busy doing her eyelining, I just want to give credits to Nikkietutorials for this look. I really love how she transformed herself into the comic art, and she's my inspiration actually. So guys, please subscribe to her channel because this girl is a great one and I really love her platform. The next thing I did was to draw my new eyelashes. So it's actually easy to do. Now the technique is just you're like drawing some cobwebs or spider webs, and that's it. You already have your new eyelashes. Now we do the blending to make sure that everything is nice and neat. And then we can proceed to lining our lower eyelid. So same thing with the upper. We use regular black eyeshadow or eyeliner for this, and make sure that there's a space for the highlights later. Now same process with your upper eyelid. We can now draw our new eyelashes on your lower eyelid. Medyo mabusisi lang siya, pero yeah, kayang-kaya. Now it's highlighting time. I will use my highlighter palette to highlight some of the area on my eyes and just repeat all the process on my left eye. Okay, now let's skip the process because it's the same thing anyway. So I contour my face using different colors from the palette just to compensate at the comic pop art makeup look that we are expecting. Next thing is I contour my nose dahil sis, bango tayo sis, kailangan natin mag-contour using my regular contour from Everbelana and put some highlight on my nose bridge. My bridge. Okay, so same process. Let's do the blending. Technically, to fully get that comic pop art makeup aesthetics, this is the last thing we need to do. This is to put some lines all over our face, especially on the areas that we usually see in a specific or particular comic. So I put some on my contour or my jawline and in the both sides of my forehead as well, in the corner of my eyebrows and the nose bridge as well. So, di ba para na tayong cartoon? So, to fully give justice, let's do some highlighting again. So basically, this makeup look is a pure highlighting and enhancing. And yeah, makeup has no rules, so you don't need to worry or you don't need to think of where you have to start. It's up to you actually. So I decided to lighten my neck area kasi medyo hindi pantay, opo. And since we're doing a comic look, I made some of my skin lighter. And to be honest, I actually use face paint for this. I don't have a white foundation. All I have is some face paint that I got from Lazada. And to complete the look, we'll be using red lipstick. So yeah, that's how we did the look. And that's how it turned out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. So please do comment, like, and subscribe. And see you on my next video.